today's class is a gentle class. We're tapping into the strength of the summer solstice because here in the UK, that's where we're at this morning. So we're going to start seated. So just coming onto the floor, onto your mat, taking that moment to arrive, to allow the body to settle, to start to connect with the push and the pull. So the push of the sit bones to the earth, a gentle drawing of the crown of the head to the ceiling. Feel the spine lengthen, and at the same time, notice the spaces between the bones in the spine. Allow yourself to settle into those spaces. Allow the busyness of your day, of your week ahead to fall away from your shoulders. And feel that dropping to the side of the mat. Knowing you can pick up anything important whenever you're ready to do so. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And sigh away through the mouth. 2 more, just the same. Deep breath in through the nose. And sighing away through the mouth. Last time. Deep breath in through the nose. And sigh away through the mouth. Allowing yourself to settle, your nervous system to regulate. Keep the attention on the breath. Watching the gentle inhalation, the exhalation. And then drop the hands to the floor. Find that deep connection to the earth. Hold yourself there. Hold yourself steady. Inhale to float the hands up and overhead. Exhale, bringing them all the way back down, starting to wake up the shoulders and the upper body. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, back towards the earth. Last time. Inhale, all the way up. And this time, exhale, bringing the hands through heart center back towards the knee. And dropping the head, chin to the chest, waking up and giving a little attention to the neck. Noticing a little stretch in the neck and the upper back. And then taking the right ear over to the left shoulder. Dropping the head forward. Left ear to left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Back to center, left ear, left shoulder. And then bringing the head, the neck, the chin back to neutral. Start to draw some little circles with the nose. So imagine you're making little spirals, and the spiral is maybe getting bigger and bigger. And then taking that spiral back in the opposite direction till it becomes smaller and smaller. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. And however you're sitting, come now to a cross-legged shape and bring the right foot in front of the left. Place one hand on the outer edge of the thigh, the other on the inner side, inside of the calf. And take a moment, lengthen through the spine, drop the chin towards the chest, and then gently walk yourself forwards. And we're folding over our right knee. Feel the sit bones weighted to the ground. So if you feel you're pulling up a little, just walk back a bit and allow that gentle opening, a gentle stretch into the lower back. Holding here, 2 more breaths. Deep breath in, long breath out. 1 more. And then walking the hands around to the front. And wherever you are, gently dropping the elbows Bending the arms a little, I'll come back onto the mat so you can see my hands, and just bringing yourself forward. Maybe allow the head, the back to drop to round. Spider the hands forward, creep the hands forward. And then when you're ready, walking those hands around so they come over the right knee. Sorry, the left knee this time. Leaning in and forwards, just as we did before. And again, maybe noticing a little opening in the obliques, the muscles at the side body. Perhaps there's a little conversation happening with the opposite hip. So just notice that, breathe into that. If there's any discomfort, come back just a little bit. And then when you're ready, walk the hands to the front. We'll take the arms up and overhead. Exhale down through heart center, Anjali Mudra prayer position. And just swap the legs over. So this time we're bringing the opposite leg in front. I'll try not to creep forward so you can see me. Sweep the arms up overhead. And bring them this time so that the hands are around the opposite leg, around the right leg, the left leg. Exhale, start to walk forwards, creeping forwards and finding a forward fold over this opposite knee. We'll stay here for 3 deep breaths. Keep the attention in the sit bones. Keep connected with the earth. Feel the heaviness there. And then start to walk the hands to the front and find your forward fold. So maybe you take the hands a little further forwards, maybe you keep them upright, but finding your perfect place. And starting to walk them round over the opposite knee. And again, take a little fold, a gentle bend, stretching through the side body. Bringing yourself back to center, place one hand on each knee and take some gentle twists. Circling around, loosening through the back, through the hips in one direction and then in the opposite direction. And notice which part of the body is leading the twists. Is it the shoulders, the back, the abdomen? Finding your stillness, we'll uncurl our legs and come into our tabletop position. And taking a moment to set up here, where we place our hands and our feet on the mat is important. So maybe you stack your wrists under your shoulders, and that's great for working into bone density. So we're placing our weight through the bones in our arms. Maybe the hands are a little further forward, which activates a little more muscle strength and maybe gives a little more compassion to the wrists. Our knees are stacked under our hips. Inhale, drop the belly, draw the heart through, look up. Exhale, push away from the hands and round through the back, creating a beautiful arch in the spine, tucking the pelvis. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, pushing away from the mat into our cat. Last time, inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, pushing away. And then finding our neutral spine. Maybe you choose to come back a moment, shake out the wrists, the little wrist circles. We'll have a little wrist love today. And bring the hands back into your tabletop position. As we inhale, we'll float the right leg, keep the toes towards the ground, and maybe take the left arm forward, switching on the abdominals. So this shape is called bird dog. And what we're going to do now, listen carefully, is start to bring the left elbow back to the left hip and the right knee to the right elbow. As we inhale, we extend. And then this time, bring the knee and the elbow together underneath the body, rounding through the back. Extend. If this feels a lot, then drop the hand and just work with the knee. So keeping the back straight, the abdominals switched on, knee to elbow, elbow to hip. Inhale, extend. Exhale, this time round through the back and bring the elbow to the knee. Inhale, extend. Last time. Knee to elbow, elbow to hip. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee, creating that round back. And then reset to your tabletop. Again, if you want to come backwards, take a few little wrist circles, little wrist love, do that. And then coming forward back onto the hands. This time we'll inhale, float the left leg. So push that foot actively backwards. Keep the toes to the ground. Float the right hand. Draw the navel back to the spine and notice that we're switching on our abdominals. So this time we're talking right elbow to right hip, left knee to left elbow. Keep the back straight. Inhale, extend. Exhale, this time knee to elbow, rounding through the back. Extend. Exhale, elbow to hip, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Last time, elbow to hip, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. And then drop your hands. Start to walk backwards, tuck the toes. We're not going to come into Balasana today, but we're finding ourselves in our little squat. So just notice your feet. So this pose, this shape is really active into the feet. You may want to come a little further forwards and just ease the feet a little. But just notice where the mind goes. So this is a strong shape, or albeit a simple shape. And you may find that your mind is already racing and asking, how much longer are we going to be here? Thank you, Claire, we've had enough already. But we're going to stay here for 3 more breaths. Taking a deep breath in, a long breath out. 2 more. Last one, deep breath in. Long breath out. Taking our feet a little wider. Keep our hands on the floor and start to straighten our legs. So we find ourselves into a forward fold. Your knees can be as bent or as soft or as straight as you want them to be. As we exhale, we'll drop back down. So you can lift the heels as you drop. Inhale, rising up, finding that forward fold. Exhale, squatting back down. Lots of work on the thighs, guys. Great for a rising trot. Inhale, floating the tailbone. And this time, staying draped over the legs, finding your forward fold. Really ground into those feet. So the trident in both feet, base of the big toe, base of the little toe, the heel. Allow the knees to be soft. Allow the back and the back of the neck to be soft. Maybe you take a few little nods, the head, shake the head, loosening up the neck. Maybe you grab elbows and take a gentle rock from side to side. Knowing whatever you're doing, you're opening up through your hamstrings, the back of your legs, your calves, and into your lower back. As we inhale, we're rising up super slowly and noticing our vertebrae falling into the right place in our spine, one at a time. Roll the shoulders and ignore me turning around to face you, but we're finding our Tadasana. So grounding through the feet. Imagine you're drawing energy up your legs from the earth tucking your pelvis underneath you and bringing the navel back to the spine. Roll the shoulders. We'll take them up to our ears, back and down. 2 more times. Up to the ears, all the way back, pinching the shoulder blades together, dropping them back down. Last time. Inhale up to the ears, drawing the shoulder blades all the way back and dropping them back down. Inhale, bring the arms up and leaning from the waist, keeping the length in the back. Lean forward, keep the knees soft. Coming back to your forward fold. Place the hands on the ground. If you need to bend your knees, do that. And gently walk the hands forwards. So we're coming into our plank. And just say to yourself here, I am strong. If you need to, you can find half plank. But see if you can stay as long as you can in plank. And we're going to be here for 3 breaths. Deep breath in. Long breath out. 2 more. I am strong. And then rolling back, finding your downward dog, pedaling out your dog. Taking a little gentle movement, anything organic, you can rock, you can sway. And then find stillness. Push away from the hands, keep the knees bent, the pelvis tilted towards the sky, the back straight. Inhale, float the right leg. So we're finding 3-legged dog. As we exhale, we'll bring our knee through to our chest and step forward. If you need to just wriggle your foot, do that. We're finding our lunge. So I'll just move my hand so you can see my front knee is bent over my front ankle, and you can see that my back foot is lifted. I'm on the ball of my foot. So staying here, taking a deep breath in, a long breath out. And then as we start to move, we'll start to straighten the front knee, coming forward. Gently back in your own time, just easing, feeling into the movement. You don't need the front leg to be straight. Just notice where you are today. And then finding yourself back into that bent knee, that lunge. Drop the left hand to the floor, float the right hand. Ignore me turning my back to you. And as we exhale, bring the arm forwards and down. Inhale, taking it up and high. Exhale down. Inhale, up, opening through the shoulder. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to the floor. And stepping back into your downward facing dog. Pedaling out here. Taking a little moment. And then rolling forward back to your plank. Drop the knees, drop the chest, the chin, untuck the toes. Roll the shoulders, and we'll find ourselves lifting into our gentle cobra, engaging the back body. And if you want a little more, you can push into up dog, taking the knees off the ground. And then wherever we are, finding our way back to our downward dog. Take that little walk. Pedal it out. Feel into your own body. Remember that we need flexibility as well as strength when we're with our horses. So allow your hips to move. Imagine you're on that beautiful cob. You know, that really sofa walk that they do? And then find stillness. Push away from the hands. Inhale. And float the left leg. Exhale, bring that knee through to the chest and step forward into your lunge. Remember, you can use your hand to adjust your feet. And if you can, keep the back leg up, the knee lifted. If you feel that you need to drop your knee and work here. But it's a little exploration today. So maybe give yourself a little bit of challenge. start to gently sway forwards and back. So as we inhale, we're lifting back. Exhale, sinking into that lunge. Inhale, lifting back. Exhale, sinking into the lunge. Last time. And again, when you find your lunge, place your right hand on the floor. Float the left hand. As we exhale, we bring it forward and inhale to draw a big circle back up to the top. Exhale, round and up to the top. Last time, round and all the way to the top. Bring the hand down, step back to your dog. Pedal it out if that feels good on your body. And then coming forwards into your plank, knees down, chest and chin. Untuck the feet, roll the shoulders. Rise up, cobra. And then push back into tabletop. Take the knees wide and sink back into your balasana, your child's pose. And we'll take 3 to 5 breaths here. Re-engaging with the breath and allowing the nutrients of our practice to settle into our bodies. And when you're ready, start to deepen the breath. Bring yourself back to tabletop, tuck those toes and send the hips up and back into dog. Inhale, float the right foot. Exhale, bring our knee through to our chest and step forward into your lunge. This time, drop the back heel so the back foot's around about 45 degrees. And start to rise up, floating the hands into our warrior one. Holding here, deep breath in, long breath out. Exhale, drop those hands back to the mat, step back into our tabletop. Holding here, 3 breaths. Two more. I am strong. Spike the heels to the back of the room. And then dropping knees, chest, chin. Roll the shoulders, come up into cobra. Activating the back body. Or push a little higher into up dog, lifting the knees off the floor. And then wherever you are, find your way back to your downward dog. Inhale, this time float. The left leg, exhale, knee through to chest and step through into your lunge. Drop the back heel. Inhale, rising up, finding your warrior one on the opposite side. Hold here, deep breath in, long breath out. Exhale, drop the hands to the floor. Step back into your plank. And this time, rolling back to dog. Exhale, coming forwards. Inhale, rising to the sky. Exhale, coming forwards. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, drape the body to the earth. Roll through the shoulders. Find your cobra, a low cobra this time. And inhale to push back to your tabletop and bring your feet round and through. So you find yourself back onto your bottom. We're going to come down onto our backs now. So taking our arms in front of us, start to roll down slowly, one vertebrae at a time with control. Once you get to the floor, bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug, maybe a little rock from side to side, a little asana. And then extend your left leg. Pull the right foot in towards the chest. And then push the heel towards the sky. So feel a little opening in the calf, in the hamstring. Drop the heel to the bottom. Place the left hand on the knee and roll across the body. Take the opposite arm out to the side. Perhaps you look over the right shoulder. And just hold here. A beautiful side twist. Opening into the hip and the lower back. Rolling back to center. Bring the knees into the chest. Little hug. This time extend the opposite leg. So the right leg hugging the left knee into the chest. Place the right hand on the left knee. Guide that leg over the body. Placing one arm out to shoulder height. Looking over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Draw those knees into the chest. Bring the nose to the knees. We'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then allow the feet to fall to the floor with a bit of a thud. And gently take your legs long. Bring the arms up and overhead. And take a luxurious full body stretch from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers. Then bringing the hands down, place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And we're going to finish our practice today with 5 coherent breaths. So breathing in through the nose to a count of 5 and out through the nose to a count of 5. Deep breath in. Long breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And continuing with that count, that breath in your own time, your own space. We'll just finish our practice here. And if you have time to stay in Shavasana and to stay with your breath for a little longer, then take that. But otherwise, we'll bring our palms together, our thumbs to our third eye, that point between our brows, that point of intuition. And give a final greeting, Om Shanti, Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me, guys.